So while the title of the scoreboard was wrong in the previous episode, or different, the score here should be correct as I switch over back to the game. And yeah, we'll get by on this Nuzlocke. And this should be the last video of the three-part, quote-unquote, three-part series, which I think I made a mistake there as well on my descriptions. But again, what you see in video should be correct, unless I specifically say so. Otherwise, future Jordan will correct things. But let's just get into the medical history character exclusive random item Miku run. Normal run, except for being Miku, but we'll see what our mysteries are, because 1.0 mysteries, really Recluse is the game changer here, or can be the game changer, but as long as everything works out, it should work. I've been in a weird Miku spot before, but I'll explain in a moment. Strength, light, charisma, second dexterity. Maybe dexterity, definitely light, definitely 2, both second checks, and charisma, we're just going to take 2 recent damage, possibly 5. But what I meant by that is when I do usually off recording runs just to, practice, I don't really think too much, but it's still practice that I can get down. Then there was a specific Miku run where I had Recluse first, or not first, but I took it after my first mystery, and I didn't get my Mayhem up. It would have naturally come, but then I had to then pick the Doom or the options that did not decrease Doom, or I had to try and force Doom, because otherwise, yeah, 3 knowledge with normally a 4. I think I had Monkey Wrench that time, but it would have been 3 sever damage, and that's not good for Recluse. So, but other than Recluse, usually the rest of the mysteries aren't too different enough, at least for Miku, on a run like this. I think the run I was doing was like Katak, World of Horror backstory, but here we have Metamorphosis, Mermaids, Teacher, and Recluse, but then Ward as well. We don't have the thing, so our Doom... Recluse and Ward are going to cancel each other out. I'm going to get more HP loss in Ward, but Doom should be relatively manageable. The only problem is that Ward is probably going to be my 4th mystery, because guaranteed, and guaranteed. But I want to take... this is actually a very weird run, because if I take Metamorphosis now, I'm going to get really hurt. But if I'm too hurt, I can't do Recluse either. And I don't want to do Teacher now because I want to brace. If I take Teacher and then I get, say, badly bleeding, I'm in Recluse with badly bleeding. Not that that's the worst thing in the world. And because I'm saying it like that, I mean, we have Mermaids as well at some point. So maybe Mermaids is going to be 4th, so I can get burns and treat it in Ward. So the plan of action is Teacher, Recluse, Metamorphosis, first 3. And then I'll see where I go from there. We still need this. I would take a Curse. Some people like to do Prepare into Tree, or Tree into Prepare. Some people a lot more people that I am aware of like to use Tree twice. I like to do Prepare every single time because I don't like rolling on the RNG of curses. That being said, random item stats, so this is a very good Monkey Wrench, by the way. And if it doesn't already have 80 speed, it has a faster speed. I really don't remember. Weapon stats. But anywho, we'll move on. Nothing really much else to do. We're in Teacher. There's only so much we can do. That being said, while getting our stats up is nice here, the fact that we're taking a bunch more Doom here. If we had missed, this would have been a lot worse. Thankfully, it was not. That guy gives you more experience than some encounters. And by say some encounters, I specifically mean encounters in which you only get 8 experience at the end of it. But better than nothing sometimes, but if you're taking a bunch of damage, it's really not. Nice 12 roll. We'll deal. Abolish on certain enemies. That could be interesting in this mystery, but also during Metamorphosis, but it'll depend. If you have a faster weapon, maybe, only because you might not be getting as much damage, but again, that's usually in the worst case. If you're getting all of your damage off of a lower damage but faster weapon, you should normally actually be killing things quicker than Monkey Wrench and or, heavier, slower but stronger weapons. That's just the math that goes into it, because 3, I forgot to use my handcuffs, by the way. Well, or grab the handcuffs. I might as well drink this bottle of water now, then. This guitar can also go. And we'll move on. I'll just forget what I was saying. I need to focus for a moment. So, 31% Doom. We have Ward and Recluse. We can 2-turn this encounter perfectly fine. If I can actually hit the launch sequence button. But we'll throw the sensor on screen and move on with life. Yeah, we just double attack here. If we get badly bleeding, so be it. I think I'm willing to take it here. We do have a medical kit, but I'd like to save that for other injuries if possible, but we'll see. Yeah, that's... We also got Mangled Hand. That we need to definitely take care of, so bye. And we keep the badly bleeding. We should survive Recluse even with that. And then we'll take Metamorphosis and get rid of it later. But... doomed already, but I would have appreciated Adrenaline much more. That's fine, but would have treated. I would have. I would have liked Adrenaline. Into Recluse we go. This badly bleeding shouldn't kill me. If it does, that's very bad RNG. But hey, the left option can heal stamina, but I don't really rely on it. We're in the we should be in the apartment location, which has no threat level, but I'd still rather decrease Doom than anything else. Nothing more to say. I still have the sensor up by 8, so let me get rid of that. And yeah, we'll move on. Stuffed toy, grab some more stuff, bleed out more, never mind. I'll use up some Doom here, but we do need to get out. I will need to drink the wine bottle at some point. I can't afford to lose reason here as well. So let's do that, and prepare for combat. So yeah, we should get 5 damage here, but it's still a 3-turn encounter, so... No matter what happens, even if my knowledge drops here, I should be more than good enough to continue severing. And I forgot to discard the discharge summary as well, but we'll deal with that right now. I was going to say later, but we can just get rid of it at any moment. Now, what I might be interested in, as I accidentally moved the World of Horror window a little bit, is whether or not I want to grab experience here and level up immediately. Not really any reason to, unless I run into an encounter the very first investigation, but that would be weird. So instead, we'll do a twofer here, as we get rid of badly bleeding, and grab painkillers. So lots of stamina healing, basically. And then another bottle, another empty bottle. Also forgot to use the police station. Let's do that now. Maxed out level Seaside, maxed out level Mansion as well, but we have mermaids into ward, so not really any reason to worry about the Mansion, so Seaside here. Even though we're doing Mansion investigations here as well, but not so bad. We'll take Adrenaline and move on with life. Yeah, so if I lose this run, I have really made some weird mistakes. There's no reason for me to die in this run. But I do have to remember events, because that's probably my weakest point. I would like this. And it costs Ath, but since my Doom is a bit high, I'm going to not use it. I might regret that, but... Again, for anyone else, I would probably... I would say it's not a bad idea, but if you're worried about Doom, I would say not to cast Ancestral Strength. Because we're in Ath, it costs a lot of Doom. Yeah, that's all I need to say. So, what else do we have? We have a pair of handcuffs that's not probably going to help us. We have a bottle of water, but I'm actually going to save it and take out the handcuffs. Not that we need it here, but... Maybe, just maybe, we don't need the extra stamina healing. Even though we kind of do, actually. I'm not going to take that risk, so we're just going to brace for -1 all damage, and hope we don't get any more injuries due to medical history. It would be nice, but I would rather brace here and take an injury, because at least, theoretically speaking, the injury that I get should not be so bad. But, on this turn, I want to consider doing this, so... Yeah. I couldn't have done that last turn, right? That should have been near optimal for what I decided to brace attack. Anywho, let me just actually bathe again. We're gonna take Reason because now we have 3 stamina waiting in our storage. But we will take Mermaids first so we can get rid of the burns in Ward. That much we can do. And let me sneeze. Nice 1 roll on Perception, by the way. I would like more, but this time it rolled a 12, so I mean, how lucky am I really? Well, if the game rolls 1s and 12s, then theoretically speaking, I passed 50% of my events. So maybe that's not such a bad thing, but that's assuming my true luck throughout all my events, at least for this run, are 50%. But my whole real lifetime of playing World of Horror, I'm pretty sure it's below 50%. This is the way the numbers are going to go down. Can I do anything better here? I can get close, because if I throw something... But just to be safe, we're going to instead take the guaranteed 2-turn for 1 stamina. Kana would help out here, but we don't have Kana with us, so instead... Yeah, 21 damage on demand in 2 turns with a brace. So I consider that pretty okay. Still, though, I actually do want to instead take out the branch. If I get a curse, hopefully we'll have access to the storage. Unless that happens, but that's only -1 max reason? Yeah, max reason specifically. But we are going to take burns here. As we enter ward with near 67% doom, 66, 67. Especially if we notice the face, but no, we're going to take burns regardless. So, and I say 67 because we're going to enter the doctor's office. There's no way I'm keeping these burns on me. That's... I don't think that's a smart thing to do. And that's all I need to say. You know, now that I got looting, I might have wanted to grab a pack of cigarettes, but we should be fine without it. So I'm going to take Outdoorsman to try to do something with the elevator event, and we'll see what happens. If nothing happens, then nothing happens, but... Would be nice. Would be nice to not take reason damage at the hospital, which I forgot what the threat level was, but we'll deal with it. You know what? I'm actually going to take these painkillers now. Enter the doctor's office, get rid of the burn. I could get rid of the dislocated shoulder, but if that turns into another hasty aid, I would rather have kept the max stamina. Now, the hasty aid isn't looking very good either, but as long as, well, one, the encounters... I could choose to run... Well, yeah, we're not going to take this. There's no shot I fight this reasonably. But for the boss, we can maybe throw a bunch of items and then handcuff it. We have about 11 damage on demand. We have 11 damage on demand. That being said, we're still going to take the reason damage there, but moving on. So, another perception failure, so be it. Just for safety reasons, we're going to give the person the package. Because I would still rather just take stamina than take all. That being said, I forgot my second encounter! No! Please tell me that the amount of doom we have is a lot lower. We did thankfully pass the elevator event. And actually, funny enough, maybe getting rid of Traumatize was the better option there. But we can't really... Yeah, we can't really do a thing here. So, we can put a better gamble on this. I would like to hit both of these. That would allow me to immediately 2-turn this encounter, which it does. So, yeah. Let's get out. I nearly forgot about the action limit, but for those who don't know, the Glitch Magician and the Time Warper, you are only allowed to do up to 5 actions. Any more than that, you get cancelled. But, as we continue moving on... Yeah, this is not good at all. I might even want to... No, this is a 2-turn, and we can't even brace, because ghost encounters are so special like that. Oh, really? Badly bleeding? Alright, then. We do have the stamina for this, but we no longer really have the doom, so... Yeah, we definitely don't have the doom anymore, so I need to remember my second encounter, because I always forget. Let's drink this now, by the way. And we should be able to near enough 1 turn. We only need to throw the branch. And I should be able to handcuff. If that was time skip, I would have died. Thankfully, I did not. But now, it is going to be my fault if I fail this run, because I need to remember my second encounter. Second mystery was Recluse. Yes, Recluse, and then I did Metamorphosis. Does that mean Roommate was my second encounter? Because I really don't remember. But we can just immediately climb up this lighthouse, so no point not doing that. No point even leveling up, really, unless I get... Well, even if I do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, let's just continue climbing up and see what my fate is. I am trying to remember what my second encounter was. If it wasn't... No, it has to be the school at the latest, because I took teacher first. So my process of elimination, anything after that, is definitely not my second encounter. That includes the glitch magician, and that includes the roommate, so it must have been the school. No, what? Really? It was the student? I fought something before that? What did I fight? I forgot. I was a bit too gung-ho. I'm sorry I reset myself, but at least when we go into the next stream, we are, I really fought something. I actually don't remember what I fought. It definitely wasn't the other two, so it was a 50-50 coin flip because I didn't know. But I was so confident. I wouldn't doubt it that I fought something before that. What did I fight? Now I'm just actually trying to remember what I fought. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, future Jordan and you in the comment section will shout at me, but I'll also shout out myself in the future because I have access to the recording! By the way, here's the scoreboard going into episode 38 or the next stream, so I guess I'll see you then. But on Friday, we're doing something else. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!